Welcome to Isis in the Bible, the Winter Gathering, week number 3, Eternal Divine Lights. The question today is, what do you think starlight is? Surely they are more than meets your eye, pun intended. Are you looking at the stars? Do you ever think, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are? Have you ever asked the star what they are? Can you get guidance from these beautiful lights? Does light carry messages? Think fiber optics and the internet. Have you been drawn lately to look at the stars, both fixed and wandering, even the sun and the moon? Glad you could join us today. Before we move on, I just want to pass this along. Jim from secretsofmystics.com, he reached out to Unity Worldwide to see if any one of the Unity centers would be interested in this free course. So he sells it for $67, but he wants to give it out for free up until February 1st. Costs you nothing. You don't have to give a credit card or anything. So I took the course. It's pretty cool, and it really is about meditation and what he says are the secrets about meditation on the Egyptian walls. So it's discover the magic of creative visualization, release the awesome power of your imagination, experience a profound mystical journey. So if you go to secretsofmystics.com and the coupon Akhenaten, I'll share that later in the group. Just type this in when you go to purchase the course, and then it's free. Like again, you don't have to put nothing in. So he really wants to try to get that out. So we're gonna help him get it out there. What the heck is happening with this weather? As we stated, with the February 1st alignment coming up, which is biblical, the sun aligned icy Pluto and Mars retrograding, we talked about that, right? And the effects of Pollux, the Gemini twin, on the pole. So look what we got going on, this polar vortex. United States had rare snowfalls and ice storms, dangerously low temperatures with wind chills of minus 45 Fahrenheit. This is in the minus 40s, this is where Celsius meets Fahrenheit. Gulf Coast blizzard, 10 inches of snow in New Orleans. The Florida Panhandle got 9 inches of snow. And people left the visible. They're getting, Scotland reached record coldest January night. High gas demand, so there might be shortage of gas to heat the homes. They've actually gave that storm a name, Storm Eowyn, whatever that means. And it has winds exceeding 80 miles per hour. That's like going down the Autobahn. Heavy snowfalls, flooding risks, schools closed. And they're saying the other regions, they got 12 inches of snow, and there's going to be risks of flooding because it's going to melt really quick. Upcoming concerns still, there's more blizzards to be expected, risk of freezing rain and ice storms, and increased floods. So you got to follow the stars. The almanac, the farmer's almanac, always did follow the stars. That's what they always use, was following but they've lost their way because they're using the wrong ephemeris. Anyway, once again, we want to focus on the intensity of the sun making its way back to the new meridian line, which was established on April 15th, 2023. So there's a new line that maps across the earth. Right now, they call that the meridian of Greenwich. Before, it used to be the meridian of Alexandria. Well, the whole world is changing, rightfully so. So these events are so obviously on the Egyptian walls, and they occur every 558 years. So again, this alignment that happens on February the 1st, this is If you remember people that get hit by lightning that we showed in charts, when there's pain, whatever, the north node here. So I know people that are getting affected by this alignment. It's coming up on February 1st because Neptune is aligning with the north node, which is basically your spine, part of your Kundalini. So this alignment, and then Hygeia is going to be for the third time in Andromeda Galaxy because this is really the Jubilee, the release of debt. Of course, Mother Mary is on that California coastline, right? The black moon is also right across, gives deep spiritual signs. So this image, and I'll get to it briefly in a second. This is about a meridian line. That's what this is. This is a calendar. And this meridian line, the new meridian line, is around 169 east. All right, so this points where the new Sphinx would go if we were to put a Sphinx down, because this new meridian is slow. The sun, so right at this, all this huge alignment that we got going on all around this chart, the sun is going to be on this meridian line. So that's you. That's you crossing over. You're crossing over while you're in this body. Again, this is biblical. It's absolutely, and this is the woman releasing the chains. That's what Andromeda Galaxy is. So you releasing that karmic debt. So that meridian line comes from this diagram here. And here's the 7 planets that we're talking about all being seen, Tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is that alignment that they're talking about a hint for us? Could be. I don't see it, but they're there. It's close, that 7 alignment. But they're showing you, here's you, and you're about to cross this line. There's a Sphinx, and here's the gators that are there at the weighing of the heart ceremony. Red Rover, let you come over. This image here, Taweret, sits on the Dendrozoria. It's like the entrance to spirit world. It won't allow you to cross if your heart's not as light as a feather. And right behind this is Isis. This is Mother Mary, Madonna, Mictacawada, Cali. She's on the California coastline. That's why we're getting all that energy there. Yeah, on this map, this is this image. This throne here is the image of Isis, Madonna, the divine feminine. And throughout this whole calendar, you see that image. Right at the beginning, this is the symbol for Immaculate Conception, birthing. The first symbol here is birthing. I've done this in people's charts. Immaculate Conception, people with in vitro fertilization have this very, very strong in their chart. So this is a new birthing. This is you crossing the meridian line. What's going to happen on February the 1st? At a minimum, it's you crossing over the revelation of being able to connect with spirit. That's what the beautiful part is. And this is just a proof that we showed many times over and over again that this is the new meridian line where the mother meets with this exact location over here, like New Zealand, saw the mother and the sun rise in the east. So that's what this means. It's a new meridian line. Who gets to see this? Again, that happened on April 15th, 2023. And then the sun is going to be there. It's 289 when you go from 0 to 360, like the ancients used to measure. But we currently measure east and west from a meridian line. Just wanted to make a brief mention of this one right here. This was done by Ottoman astronomer in 1479. So they're mapping something that happened in the last Phoenix Rising of 1465. It's said that this was a special eclipse. But was he trying to map this? Because this is what happened. In the early 1460s, particularly around September 1465, Europe experienced an unusual atmospheric phenomena, notably a blue sun, which is a healing sun, by the way, which is believed to have resulted from a significant volcanic eruption. We don't know. But from a research that I've gone into, and including the ice cores, there was a significant volcanic eruption. Are we going to see one? I don't know. But the whole thing is it's you working on you. It's what you're going to experience. As long as you're working on you, doing a forgiveness process, connecting with all, being a heart as light as a feather, then you're golden. So that was a 1465 Phoenix Rising, 558 years ago. So the beauty of Starlight, a glimpse into the cosmos. So there's colorful patterns seen in the stars through people that zoom in with a P1000 camera, you can even see them with the naked eye. If you sit still long enough and just stare at that light, you'll see colorful patterns coming at you. And even like it's outside of the star coming at you, you got to spend the time looking. The divine lights and patterns emitted by stars are not only breathtaking, but also hold deep meanings in ancient and spiritual contexts. So please meditate with your eyes open, looking at these stars, and just try to focus and don't let anything squirrel you. Just look at the messages that are an example of what sends our way. So I won't play this other one. You can go check it out. Collection of Luminaries by Sirs. Thank you very much, brother. But just to look at the overall picture, do those look like suns to you, or do they look like something much more magical, something more communicating, like souls guiding us home to one love? I think the latter seems more effective than that materialistic view that they want to teach you in school, so you're not focused on who you really are. Because this is guidance, this is beautiful. And you can actually see, sometimes you can almost see like the winged woman or snow angel or an angel. When you look at them, they have a pattern in there. So it's so beautiful. So stars in the Bible, signs and wonders. So Genesis 1:14, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be signs for the seasons and for the days and the years. So they're telling you, let them be signs like we're showing you in that Egyptian calendar, and the seasons for the days and years. Yes, Kat?
I was just saying they look like dancing figurines.
Right.
If you could slow it down in your head, just want to get up and dance with them.
Exactly.
I seen that too.
Awesome. So they're saying to us, right? They're saying to us that there's a calendar there. Your journey is there. We are infinite. It's not just one life. No, those infinite stars are telling us about our multiple lives. In Job 38, while the morning stars sang together, everyone shouted for joy. We got to get there again. We're coming out of all these rabbit holes, right? And this is the last rabbit hole, the beautiful one. In Psalm 19:1, the heavens declare the glory of love, and the firmament shows this handiwork. We got to look to the firmament where the stars are. The Egyptians showed that. So the ancient cultures and the lights of the stars, what did they think they were? What did they say about them? Because they were way more wise and more awake than we are today. Because we don't look, and they used to look. In the Egyptian scriptures, they say the sky is the womb of the divine feminine, right? So you're within the womb. We're always within the womb. You're in the seed, you're in a womb, you're in a cocoon, whatever. You're always in there. We're always there. And this is us, the spirits sailing across in the day and the night. And you can see the stars in the firmament. That's where the Bible got this from the Egyptian walls, the stars of the firmament. The Bible is from the Egyptian walls. In Hindu cosmology, the divine energies are influencing earthly life. The nakshatras describe stars as divine energies influencing earthly life. The colors or stars are tied to specific gods or energies. That's what they believe, which we know to be true. The indigenous tribes say the stars are spirits. Look at it. There's a nice image here with looks like Aquila behind there. So many native cultures viewed stars as ancestors watching over their descendants. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, absolutely. Some describe the twinkling as a form of communication. You think? And then last but not least, the Greeks, Roman mythology, the stars are goddesses and gods. Stars were connected to constellations representing gods, heroes, and myths. Example, the Pleiades, the seven sisters, described as shimmering due to their divine origin. And the Pleiades are very much aligned with this alignment coming on February the 1st, because this keeps coming at me over and over and over again. So the stars in the age of Aquarius, a new age in the stars. The transition into the age of Aquarius, which we are upon now, brings with it a beautiful connection to the lights in the heavens that stem from within. We need to start looking to the stars more. Go for rides if you can't see them if you're in the city. Just take that time out for yourself. Don't get stuck in the material world. Go out there because there's messages awaiting for you. The biblical connection, Revelation 21:1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. When you look to the heavens, you're going to realize that it is the earth and it is you. And that connection is the new earth. When you make that grounding connection between you and the stars. So it's telling you to connect with the light so you can see heaven is earth, is you. So the ancient prophecy connection for the Egyptians depicts Aquarius as the water bearer, aligned with the cosmic cycles. On the Dendera zodiac, this is John the Baptist pouring the waters on those in karmic bondage. And February 1st, that whole Andromeda galaxy alignment, all the alignments that are happening, the sun crossing the new meridian line, this is all us coming out of karmic bondage. It's absolutely beautiful. This story can't be denied. It can't be. It's in the stars. It's in the Bible. It's on the Egyptian walls. It's happening. It's related to the phoenix rising. And now the son crosses over that line. He met with the mother, and now he's walking over the threshold. So there's unity in the lights. The beautiful lights of stars remind us of the unity and divine order in our infinite cycle, as reflected in the Bible and ancient cultures. And that's all we have for today.